Hey, my name is Clive Johnson. I'm a Principal Sales Engineer here at Salesforce.com. I'm going to spend just a few minutes talking to you how you can create a custom object and make it Salesforce1 enabled, all within about 3 minutes or so. So let me try and set the scene for you. I've been asked by a customer to try and create a new Salesforce request application, and they want me to track a number of fields, part number, opportunity, quantity, etc. And they want to track it by a number of different status values as well. So what I need to do, I need to create a custom object and create these different fields. But before I go in to create the custom object, just want to do a quick copy paste of those status values so I can post them in later. And I've got a little to-do list here at the bottom of the screen: create the samples app, add flexible approvals, and they want it easily, so they want it available via the Salesforce1 application. So let's jump in there, let's create our custom object. And I'm going to go through here, creating this sample request custom object, and I'm just going to run through this fairly quickly and just show you a couple of fields that I'm going to create, and then we'll skip over to the latter stages. So I'm going to create a link to my Intel product and make sure I'm only looking at pre-sales products, and I'll also create a link now to my opportunity, and we'll just step over adding the remaining fields. And now we want to make sure we link the action to the opportunity, so sample request, and then we make sure that action is linked to the opportunity, make sure the default value of status is new, and just check that that works okay by looking at the feed. Clicking in the feed, I can see there's a new sample request icon there, so that seems to work great on the desktop. But let's now switch over to look at it on the Salesforce1 environment. So I got my mobile app here, clicking into my same area. I got my sample request action here. I can go in, look for my Intel object, and create my sample request there very quickly and very easily. So let's just see what that looks like now back at the opportunity level. I got my sample request there created. I can actually see the details of the sample request I just generated. So the next step I want to do here is create a new approval process linked to this sample request. So go in there, create a nice simple approval process with a couple of triggers here based on the sample status is new. And then I'll make sure that Eli East is the approver, and then just a couple of steps in there. I want to make sure that I actually update the status when it goes into the approval process, and make sure that it actually unlocks at the end of the approval cycle. And then when it's approved, I want to make sure the status is set on the approval status is set to the value of approved. So we can see the whole status there. Just activate it, make sure it works okay, and let's just check that that button is added to the sample request area. So come in there, quickly go into my edit area, add the button, make sure my approval history is visible, hit the save button again. So I got my approval activated, submit for approval, gives me a little warning message there. So I submitted the sample request for approval, and I just jumped over to my Salesforce1 application. I'm actually logged in here as Eli East. If you look in the very top right hand corner, I've got my little notification symbol coming up with a number 1 next to it, and it shows me that sample request has been generated. So I hit on the notification area, and I can actually reject or approve within Salesforce1 using just these simple little keystrokes. So I hit the approve. I can approve with or without comments. I'm just going to approve without comments, and directly from Salesforce1 I can actually approve the sample request there. So we've gone end-to-end, creating a sample request, creating an approval process, seeing it in Salesforce1, approving it in Salesforce1. So that's the story from start to finish. Any questions, feel free to contact me, Clive Johnson, Principal Sales Engineer here at Salesforce.com. Thank you.